Hey, what is going on? Thank you for coming back for another edition of the Horror Debate. Oh boy, do we have a winner for you this week, folks. I am Jeff Rowdy J. Keir. He is Michael Mandy, and we are live.
And this week we are debating not the 1986 movie Deadtime Stories, but the 2010 movie Deadtime Stories. And actually, there's two Deadtime Stories movies, but IMDb, just to warn you, if you look these up, they screwed it up on the Internet Movie Database, because what it is it's kind of like it wants to be a Twilight Zone or it wants to be Masters of Horror.
It wants to be Creep Show.
Yeah, it wants to, but the thing is, it's 3 little 23-minute long segments. Gee, do you think they made this to show on the Sci-Fi Channel?
Yeah,
or
but what it wants,
cable?
it don't get. Trust me.
But the thing is, Internet Movie Database has the episodes mixed up. So in this one that we saw, it had 3 episodes. The first one was not the one. Jeez, what was the first one?
I don't remember what the first one was. I think I fell asleep. George Romero has this way of putting me to sleep.
The first one was Valley of the Damned or something, where this woman goes to the Amazon jungle or something. She funds a thing because these trees have these gonads hanging off of them that spurts out that blue banana boat aloe vera stuff.
That's right.
And she's
That's the way I saw it too.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, these trees have balls.
Yeah.
And they're squeezing the blue banana boat.
Well, at least somebody does.
Yeah, but anyway, and of course then the natives hunt them down. The second episode on this was a guy, a loser, who has a really cool beachfront property. No.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
George, and he uncovers a box that has a hand in it, and so the local crazy antique dealer says, "Oh yeah, they're pieces of a mermaid that we put them there.
Right.
Don't put it together."
Right.
So 3 guesses what old drunk dum-dum does.
Yeah.
And then the third one was...
Now, this is the one directed by Tom Savini. And as soon as I saw his name come up, I said, all right, this is going to save this dreadful, slow piece of garbage.
Right, because the first 2 episodes were both produced by Jeff Monahan, directed by Jeff Monahan, written by Jeff Monahan.
And flushed down the toilet by Jeff Keir.
And Jeff Monahan even starred as the dude who wanted the mermaid.
Yeah.
So, and you know what George Romero did on this besides say, here's a check, because he's producer number 1?
Yeah.
He's sitting in a chair, just holding a book, and he says a stupid poem and says, I hope you're not scared. Now watch this episode.
Yeah.
It's like, what, George?
Why are you here?
You're here to put your name.
Don't you have Contagium to remake?
Yeah.
Why are you sitting there? You know, I mean, I was
George.
Mike.
The only reason why George was there was because nobody would have paid money to see this.
Mike, I've taken sedatives before, okay? Yeah. And I have been more awake after a sedative than watching this piece of garbage from the beginning to at least the beginning of the third story.
Yeah.
Then at the third story, I had hope. I sprung up. I said, Tom Savini, that he's going to direct this. It's about vampires. It's going to rock.
Yeah, it's going to have cool makeup, cool special effects.
You know what I saw? An old man and a lady sitting at a freaking table with her son in bed, hardly moved, wasn't scared one bit.
Talk.
Oh my God, it was dreadful.
It was 23 minutes long, and it was like 22 minutes of talk. You know, the second one, actually, the one about the mermaid, when the guy's all alone, the camera and the music and everything, it actually built just a little bit of suspense, and it was like, wait a second, I think the director might be onto something.
In the third one, you mean?
The second one.
Oh, the second one, okay.
The second one, it actually kept my interest up until daytime when the mermaid showed up.
No.
You know, when he was all by himself.
Yeah.
You know, for like 5 minutes.
Trash.
But
trash.
These were really bad Sci-Fi Channel.
The last one I actually enjoyed a little bit, and I got past some of the talking, and you get a little bit into the story, and you're trying to figure out, is the dude really a vampire? Is he not? And there's kind of a twist ending to the whole deal, which I kind of dug a little bit.
The twist ending of the first one was so retarded.
Oh, the first and the second one, I don't even want to talk about it, dude. I'm only talking about the third story.
Okay.
I flushed the first 2 a long time ago, okay? This one had a little bit of redeeming value, not much, but enough to keep me kind of, watching it without, falling asleep, bumping my head. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But to be honest with you, this whole thing, it's for people with incredible attention spans because
I
I could not stay focused on it.
You know, back when we were younger, they had the Twilight Zone remake. Back in the 70s, they had the remake of Alfred Hitchcock. They used to have TV movies of the week where people, their first job out of film school to just get their chops, you know.
And that's what this is.
These were Goosebumps.
Yeah.
You know, these were made for kids.
Yeah.
With the exception of Tom Savini's because they showed 2 seconds worth of skin.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just going, wow, that was actually kind of out of place.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but
horror light, huge.
yeah,
I mean, just
these were for teenagers.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Goosebumps.
Yep.
So,
yep.
anyways.
Not a fan. Romero. When is Romero going to impress me, Mike? When? Tell me when. How old is he going to have to get? What movie is going to impress me, dude?
I don't know.
Go back through our debates. Look through our debates and look
Yeah,
at
I
everything
know.
that says George Romero.
You know, George, you started out really hot with Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead and segments of Day of the Dead.
Very short segments of Day of the Dead.
And, you know.
What about Day of the Dead 2?
He didn't do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Land
what
of
a
the-
joke. You know, I mean,
the Contagium?
Contagium.
He
yeah.
had nothing to do with Contagium.
Yeah, I know. But still, I mean, it's still the same series. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, Contagium had nothing to do with
Wasn't
Romero.
that a YNT album? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Contagium.
So anyway, Romero doesn't impress me. And I think all the people that are super impressed with him are somehow just saying so because of his name. They remember Night of the Living Dead and they're like, now, Romero can do no wrong, you know? And I just...
George, I was in your corner, man.
Yeah,
but,
I'm not a fan. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
You know, yeah, I'm sure you're a nice guy. I'd love to shake your hand and say nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I think you did a Wes Craven here and just said I can get my name on a movie and keep my name in the press. Maybe this will get me another convention spot.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry, George.
Good night. Close it. It's 1 star, and I'm pushing it for that.
Yeah. I'll give you 1 star just because the second story, actually, I liked Nick Mancuso, the old antique guy, Swan.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of campy, over the top, kind of like a Hammer horror actor from the 60s. He looked good.
I'd
His
rather
voice-
watch Hammer horror than this.
So, anyway, but just that one guy.
Yeah, I know.
If I was a casting director, I'd keep my eye
As
on
a
him.
movie, it blows.
Yeah. As a movie,
Period.
this whole
It
thing
just
blows.
blows.
All right. I'm Michael Mandy. He's Rowdy Jeff. We'll talk to you next week at the Horror Debate.